even if it feels the most impossible, it will manifest. It's time to relax because this will change your life. This video is not about you changing anything other than simply this, and that is changing your thoughts. Change your thoughts and you will change your life. Change your thoughts and you will change your life. You all, we all have the ability to shift our lives, to turn it all around. There is no one in this world today that cannot make that change, that cannot make that shift within. On the 8th of May, 2020, something happened to me, which was to change my entire life. I decided to change how I saw myself, how I thought about myself. I decided to change the thoughts in how I wanted to be, how I wanted to see myself, the type of person that I wanted to become, what I wanted to experience in my world. I started to shift my thoughts. I walked away from a safe, secure, but extremely unfulfilling job. And a little while afterwards, I walked away from a relationship that was draining my entire being and making me so unhappy. I shut shop, as it were, and I left it all behind. I detached from what was no longer serving me, and I chose to turn towards what was going to be the most scariest, but most rewarding spiritually, mentally, emotionally direction, all during COVID lockdown. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there that feel so incredibly fearful of change, of the unknown, that they will then put blocks in the way. I see it around me, how people are living. They tell themselves they're too old. They can't do that because they don't have this. They can't do that because of this or because of that, or that's impossible for them, or they could never afford that. Whatever the reason, people tell themselves it is impossible. I was 44 then, and I know people older who have changed their lives around. Harrison Ford was a carpenter until the age of 30. And Vera Wang, well, she didn't design her first wedding dress, or dress, should I say, till she was 40. Louise Hay transformed her life at the age of 60. All because she changed her thoughts. These people are no different to you or I. They just decided, like one day I did, to change my thoughts, to change their thoughts, to align them to the version of them they want to be and to be seen as. They chose to make the impossible possible. That is all. They took their life as it was and they detached from it. What happened to me over the last few years has been beyond life-changing, absolutely life-changing. And my life continues to unfold in so many pleasurable ways. From my business growing, the money that I'm creating, the people that I have met in my life, the people that I meet. So what happened to me over the last few years was that I took the impossible and I made it possible because I chose to change my thoughts. I chose to detach from all of those people and all of those things that were a part of my life, so I could move to a new area of my life, so I could create from within a new life for me, a life that I deserved. Finally, I saw that I deserved to experience, believing in me and trusting in my inner compass, my inner guide. When I think about my life now from where it was, I have, by choosing me, changing my thoughts and detaching from all that no longer serve me, be it people and things, I have created a way of life that is now so full of integrity, abundance, joy, love. I no longer attach to thoughts that my ego created. I no longer attach to anything, actually. If you want to escape from the cage, you must die when you are alive. This is from a story that Wayne Dyer shared in a video once. You see, the cage is your body, it's your mind. And so in order to look back, consciously seeing yourself unnecessarily trapped in your cage, then you can see how unnecessary it is to remain caged in the life that you have created through your ego. I absolutely love Wayne Dyer. So this is what I did. Now think about this. If you would like to start to change your thoughts, where would you begin? Where would you begin? Well, I would, if I was in your shoes, I would start by telling myself that I trust myself, that I believe in myself, that I trust in me. I would start saying to myself that I trust in my inner compass. I trust in how I feel. I follow this. This is trusting me. It is me returning back to me, to the source within. No longer interfering in that with the resistant thoughts that tell you it's impossible. It is knowing. It's a knowing that you have, as Wayne says, you have the nature that you can trust. It is changing those inner beliefs. It is changing those inner beliefs of I am what I have and what I do. And the more I have, the more I am. This is who I am. This is me. The more I have, the more people will love me, like me. And on and on and on, you see. And this is when the ego has taken over and you are no longer listening to your inner nature, that inner compass, that feeling within. So from this to trusting in you, in your inner guide, what you were always born with, what will guide you to where you need to be. It is learning to take the ego, that part of you that makes you feel like who you are or what you do or have will be what others think of you. So if you believe you are what you have, then you are what you have. And when it goes, your beliefs about how you will be treated, your cup will be empty. Actually, you will not feel good at all. So what you want to do, and what I and others and, the YouTube channels guide you all to do, is to take that ego off the pedestal and to learn to retrain it, shifting from the person that feels like that life that they want is impossible to have, which is fear-based mentality that's holding you back, to shifting into the person that becomes curious about life, that is more open, more freely flowing. It is then also releasing attachments to the things that you have meaning to, you've created or attached the meaning to, a need of them, and it's letting it go. And the feeling within, the freedom you will experience will be incredible, feeling free to experience a new adventure now. You will become so incredibly whole and complete without attachment, letting go of the need to control the trajectory of your life, of others, and letting it all go, to then trust in you and the universe. Trust will create that peaceful knowing that all is okay, all is well. Imagine walking around this planet right now, knowing that all is well, having that peace within, no more fear, no more doubt, no more control. So the first thought to change is to trust in you, to trust in yourself, from letting go of that ego, that program of needing more, and trusting in your inner compass, being grateful for what you have and content, not from a place of need. Now, I have less now, but I also have more now too, in other ways, as I explained earlier: joy, love, balance, integrity, peace. We believe we need more to feel content, but it's knowing, not needing, and being content. Practice living in the state of contentment with all that you are. Each and every day, I start my day with gratitudes and thank yous for all I am and all I have. Living in that state of contentment, creating out of a state of love. I really hope you have enjoyed this and it has given you lots to think about. And I guess the only question left here is, when will you be ready to trust in you, to release yourself from your cage? Comment below, guys. Let's claim this. I am ready to trust. I am ready to trust in me. I am ready to trust in my nature. I am ready to trust me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back very, very soon.